What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Caesar, man. I am back. boy. I mean, you probably see me in my other videos. I mean, yeah, I have more than one car, so different change of scenery, but I just had to talk about this, man. Like, I know it's been a minute, but I do got responsibilities, you know what I'm saying? A 2-year-old too, as well, that I hang out with and train and stuff like that. So I gotta be a dad, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm looking kind of rough, bro. I need to shape up, but I'm just keeping it real, man. So come on here, keep it real with y'all, boy. It looks like, what is it, Canelo? Canelo is sparring with Boots Ennis. And then you got Jake Paul and Javante. All right, let me dive into the Javante. I'll put my seatbelt on. What am I doing over here, man? Gotta be safe, you heard? Put my seatbelt on. But let me talk about the Javante first. Nobody's a bigger fan of Javante than me. Even though I'm not gonna front, I am disappointed that he's not doing the rematch, but I'm not upset. Let me tell you why. What you guys gotta understand, I notice a lot of you guys take things personal for some reason. At the end of the day, this is the man's life. This is his livelihood. This sport is where he makes his money. He didn't. Why people? I think a lot of people keep failing to realize y'all always want to change the narrative and who did Tank Davis fight? Blase. If you want to keep it 100, if we put Tank Davis's resume against Terrence Crawford, his resume looks better than Terrence Crawford. If you want to keep it real, the only people I'm gonna sit there and say Terrence Crawford really have on his resume that you can sit there and say that was phenomenal. Well, damn. Now when you think about it, like, what? Mean Machine, Sean Porter, and Errol Spence. But out of those three, Sean Porter and Mean Machine were the only two really healthy. If you want to keep it a buck. Errol Spence, I never liked that fight. I hated that fight. And mind you, I like Terrence and I like Earl. But those are not like, I'm not an Earl, oh my God, Spence fan, like, oh my God, that's my boy. Like, nah. I like Tank more than them dudes, and I like Mayweather more than them dudes. The only reason why I didn't think that fight was a good fight was because after 2 car accidents, I don't give a damn who you are. You're not the same fighter. They might sit there and be like, oh, that's an excuse. It's not an excuse, but at the same time, Errol knew that. Yeah, he's gonna look good against fighters who's like B-level. You get what I'm saying? I hate to say it, but to me, Gamboa, B-level, Sean Porter, B-level, even Errol Spence became a B-level after that car crash. I would keep it 1,000 with you. He's not, like, you could tell if you look at his fights previously and after, he's not the same. Even with the Ugas, I still didn't feel like he was Errol Spence with the Ugas. Because if this was Errol Spence before the crash, Ugas would have been out of there way sooner. I don't care what you're telling me. He would have got that man out of there way sooner than that. But and it only takes a matter of time before he's a come forward fighter, so he was like perfect for Crawford. If he never got into those 2 car crashes, that fight and that outcome would have been different. He wouldn't have got beat up as bad as he got beat up. He probably would have lost on decision, but it wouldn't have been as bad as it is now. You know what I'm saying? But nah, fuck all of that. I said all of that to say Tank actually had a better resume. If you look at it, he fought a bunch of champions. People making it seem like, and then a lot of the people he fought was in their 20s. It was not like, oh my God, past 30s or nothing like that. Ryan Garcia was in his 20s. Cruz was in his 20s, both Cruzes. Barrios in his 20s. Zapata, no, not Zapata, I'm saying Pedraza in his 20s. What are we talking about? Rolly Romero in his 20s. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about Rolly Romero, but what is he doing now? You know what I'm saying? You could have said anything about Cruz, but what are you saying now? Man was a champion. Barrios, he was a champion. Currently champion right now. Like, I made fun of Tank for fighting these people, but they beating fighters who y'all thought they were supposed to lose against. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia, he beat Devin Haney. Badly. So y'all can say whatever y'all want. Oh, he was on whatever. Dude, he beat Devin Haney with the same shot. I don't care if a person took steroids. If you fighting me and I know you about to hit me with the left hook every single time, I'm preparing to get hit with the left hook so I can avoid it. But you kept going. If anybody go rewatch the fight, the man got hit several times with the left hook. Tank literally told you how to beat Ryan. You still went in there cocky and all and lost and got dropped like 3 times. And you want to sit there and make it seem like something that he did that to you? Man, stop with the nonsense, bro. You lost, homie. And we saw that. Now, Tank, my guy, I love you. But you did disappoint me because I would have actually liked you fighting Jake Paul after the rematch with Lamont Roach. I'm not going to lie to you. Had you took the rematch with Lamont Roach and whooped him and then went and fought Jake Paul, I don't think anybody would have said nothing to you because at that point, you know you were going for your bag. But the fact that you took the Jake Paul fight first, it looks weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a big fan. So you can't sit there, I'm a hater or none of that. But at the same time, I get it. It's like a quick money grab, blah, blah, blah. It's an exhibition for a reason. And it benefits both of you guys. And for those saying, oh, Tank need them or not, I think it's just a smart move as far as money-wise because Jake Paul has a fan base and Tank has a fan base. Tank been selling out before Jake Paul. So we can't sit there and be like, oh, it's money and selling that he needs Jake Paul. No, it's not. And I think it's smart too, because if you're looking at it from the business aspect, a lot of people who know Jake Paul probably don't know who Tank Davis is. You know what I'm saying? And the same way around, some people might not know who Jake Paul is. So both fan bases coming together, I guarantee you after that fight, go look at both social media and watch it increase. Watch Tank Davis' social media increase and watch Jake Paul increase again. So now when Tank goes and fight anybody else, if he decides to not retire, it's just going to get more money. You get what I'm saying? It makes sense as far as business. That's why I said sometimes you got to take personal out of it. Like, even though I'm a little disappointed, I'm not mad at the move money-wise because it makes sense. I would do it. And I know a lot of you guys would do it too. Man, if you offered $50-60 million to fight somebody for one night, an exhibition, that's not even serious. What? Man, I'm lacing my gloves up right now. I will drive to the fight right now, lace some gloves up and get in that ring. So I'm not trying to hear none of y'all no comments talking about, it's legacy, blah, blah, blah. Legacy don't pay the bills, bro. I'm going to keep it real with you. And the man is a champion in 3 different weight class divisions. So y'all not making it seem like he didn't accomplish anything. Y'all just upset because he's not fighting Shakur. That's who y'all really want him to fight, Shakur, in the rematch with Lamont. Because if you want to be completely honest with you, after Shakur in the rematch with Lamont, it's really nobody else. I'm going to keep it a buck. Nobody else unless he's moving to like 140. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody else coming under, nobody cares about those. Those are like the younger generation. But really, it's the only person left is really Shakur and Lamont. It's only 2 people. So y'all doing all this for no reason. Now, on to the next. I see a lot of people been on Boots for whatever reason. I don't understand. Crawford is, from what I'm hearing, what? Mayweather, Andre Ward, Sean Porter. So if he's using those people to do his sparring, why y'all feeling like y'all need to be upset that he's using Boots? Canelo's using Boots. I'm seeing a lot of black people in those comment sections of some people's video talking about, oh, Boots is a sellout. He need to give up his black card. Y'all sound dumb. Y'all sound like y'all somebody's ex. Like the man broke up with y'all and he hurt y'all feelings or something. The man don't owe none of y'all nothing, bro. Y'all getting upset for no reason. Second, that makes sense. Oh, he's not Bud. He's not this. He's not Bud. The whole point is called sparring. He's not out there to be exactly Bud. The point of Canelo getting Boots is because, one, Boots is fast. Two, Boots is strong. Three, Boots got a lot of skills. And four, he's a switch hitter, which is the same, all attributes of Crawford. Yes, Crawford declined. He's not the same fighter because as far as like age-wise, but he's still a strong fighter with good IQ. Boots don't need to be Crawford identically, but he has attributions that Canelo wants to, because think about it. Boots is actually faster than Crawford. Let's just keep it a buck. He's got faster feet and faster hands. Crawford was never a Mayweather defensive type of fighter. I don't know, everybody keep getting lost in the sauce. He just knew how to move his head and time certain situations to counter. So Canelo getting Boots makes perfect sense, because if you're sparring somebody like Boots, you're getting a different look, a different angle. Okay, I might need to do this, that, and the third. Because we all know Crawford's not going to be able to hurt Canelo. Let's keep it a buck. Number one. And then another thing, let me speak on that too. I think people seen Canelo's last 2-3 fights and they automatically think, oh, that's not the same Canelo. Don't be dumb. Please don't be dumb. Number one, see, I fight, I play ball. Let me school you guys real quick. A lot of the times, if you are actually a real baller, you lower your standards to the competition level. Now, what do I mean by that? All right, I'll give you an example. Let's say I'm playing basketball. If I know I'm better than you, and I'm facing you and I see it, I'm not gonna play 100%. Why? I get nothing out of that. I'd rather lower the little competition to make it a little interesting. I'm still gonna bust your behind, but I'm gonna make it interesting at least. I'm gonna give you another example. Look at a lot of these NBA players that go play at the basketball park or those things. You think they're playing serious? You see they come up and pull up from half court and hit the shot. Or they do little trick moves and shit that they would never try to do in the NBA. They're just playing with you guys. They're toying with you. There's levels for a reason. Same thing in boxing. Canelo fought like three opponents. They're running from him. If you go watch each fight, they're running from him. It started off with, what's his name? What is that dude's name? What is his name? Charlo Brothers. Canelo hit that man with one shot. Boom! That nigga was running the rest of the rounds just to survive and said, oh, I didn't get knocked out by Canelo. Same thing. Bivol. Oh, first of all, Bivol is like, what, 2 weight classes, I believe, above Canelo? Bivol's really a heavyweight. Taller, longer, and bigger. And he was using a stiff jab in boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why he was keeping Canelo at bay, away from him. He wasn't doing a slugfest with Canelo. If he went into a slugfest with Canelo would have caught that man, it would have been night-night. Same thing with all these other people. Y'all see, come on, man, like, and he said it too, and I don't think nobody paid attention. Canelo said it in an interview. I can't do nothing if they don't want to fight. If they don't want to fight, I can't do nothing. I can't fight by running after fighters. I have to fight, you know. If they in the middle in my face, I fight. If they run, what can I do? I fight to their level. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's literally telling you guys he can't really be serious with these guys. They're not really, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. But stop this narrative about Boots being a sellout, this, that, and the third. Second, Boots, I'm pretty sure, is getting paid a lot of money to sport Canelo. And what y'all fell into realize is beneficial for Boots too, because you're, number one, you're fighting probably arguably the greatest fighter in this generation when Mayweather retired. So why wouldn't you go get that experience? Think about it. Boots just moved up to 154. Canelo's at 168, which is like 2 weights class above him. If he could go in that ring and hang in there with that man and get that experience, why not? Especially if he got to go up against a Virgil Ortiz and all them dudes at 54 and possibly go up to 160. If he goes in there and fights with Canelo and sees some new shit and gets hit with a shot, nobody at 154 hits harder than Canelo. Nobody at 160 hits harder than Canelo. Nobody at 168 hits harder than Canelo. So if Boots go in there, fights him, and can take some of those shots and feel that power, know how to avoid, that's like the best experience you're ever going to get in your entire life. Which means now he goes in there with an extra, if he thought he was confident before, after sparring with Canelo several times, bring that Virgil Ortiz contract now so I could sign that bad boy. Because Virgil Ortiz is not better than Canelo. Stop. So all y'all over here talking about, oh, he black, blah, 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 blah. That man don't care. Y'all don't pay his bills. Y'all not in the ring with him. Y'all not in the ring when he's sweating. I would do the exact same thing. This ain't about race. Get your mind out the gutter, bro. Like, y'all need to stop this nonsense, bro. I get it. Y'all Terrence Crawford fans, but y'all can't sit there and get upset because you see somebody else working with someone. This is boxing. It's business. I'm sick of y'all, bro. Y'all crybabies too much. Y'all worse than females. Like, I'm looking at these men commenting in the section. I'm like, y'all acting like little girls, bro. Y'all act like y'all just got broke, like Boots broke up with y'all and started talking to Canelo. Like, come on, man. Grow up. It's business. It's boxing. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to train against the best and sharpen your skills. But y'all over here making it about race. This, that, and the third. Stop. If anything, Boots and Canelo, it helps each other out. Because Canelo's fans and Boots fans, they'll probably sit there and be like, boom, boom, boom. Boots just got some more Spanish fans. If they, you know what I mean? Like, y'all not thinking. Like, this beneficial for the man. Leave him be. Let him live. You get what I'm saying? Boots is not Crawford. He's not the same. It's not. I don't see how that helps. It helps a lot, dummy. They're not saying Boots is Crawford, but if you want somebody who's, all right, think about it for a second. Who else is Canelo supposed to use as a sparring partner? I'll wait. Who? Mayweather? Mayweather clearly chose to help Crawford, so he can't ask him. So after that, who else is the next best thing? Duh. Boots, dude. Like, he can't use Shakur. Shakur is partners with Crawford. And Shakur actually got better defense than Crawford. Crawford is not known to be a defensive fighter. Crawford is known for countering, power, and good timing. And I advise Crawford, don't think you're going to slug it out with that man. I'm telling you right now, you're going to hit him and he's going to feel your power. One thing I know about Canelo, when he feels your power and he feel like you can't do nothing to him, night-night for you. And him bringing in Boots was the smartest thing I ever thought. I said it to him like, damn, he should bring in Boots. That would help out. And exactly what he did. He brought him in, but hey, to each your own. Y'all can hate all y'all want, but I'm speaking pure facts. If you're a fighter and you want to bring in the best person to help you train, I'm bringing in Boots. Because he's fast, he's long, he's taller than Crawford. He's big. I seen that picture. He's a big dude, bro. Like, I didn't think Boots was that big. He's huge. And then he actually is a better defender. He's actually defensively more sound than Crawford. And if you don't believe me, go look up the stats. The man gets hit less than our favorite fighters. I'm keeping it a buck with you. The only time you ever see Boots get hit, and I think he said it too, is in order for him to get in there to opening up, for his opponents to open up and stop running, he got to let them get in a couple shots, which is smart. But not crazy shots, just smart shots. You know what I'm saying? I fight, so I get it. And I watch boxing. Been watching it for a while. That's why I'm able to give my opinion the way I do without being a bias or choosing sides and all of that. I'm just looking at it from a smart perspective and a business side as well. Y'all looking at it from an emotional perspective and personal, like they stole money from y'all. Yeah, I need to get out of that. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I gave my opinion. Y'all probably gonna be in the comment section crying still. I could care less. Y'all don't pay my bills either. It's my opinion, and it is what it is. But yeah, your boy's out. All right, one.